Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge's dress present astonishes Taylor. Romantic surprises on a night to remember. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester is unwilling to make amends with Brook Logan. No matter how Brook tries to justify this CEO predicament with her good intentions, Ridge will still see her as a traitor. Even if Brook wanted to turn their relationship around, Ridge isn't interested in doing that right now. Ridge might acknowledge that he no longer believes in destiny, at least not the one he believed he had with Brook. Rather, over the week of January 6th to 10th, Ridge will lavish Taylor Hayes with attention and make her feel like the object of his desire. Ridge and Taylor will begin their relationship with a passionate kiss as they become closer. Ridge will then give Taylor a unique present, and she will be astounded by the stunning garment he gives her. Ridge will present Taylor with a stunning gown he designed, possibly acknowledging that she served as the inspiration. As Taylor and Ridge reunite, that dress will mark yet another significant turning point in their relationship. As Ridge knocks Taylor off her feet and probably ends up in bed with her, it will be a memorable night. They're close to carrying out the crime since Taylor almost had sex with Ridge the other night. Taylor will have excellent reason to give in to her feelings because of Ridge's present and the fact that he is ending his relationship with Brook. There will be more enjoyable surprises along the way because Ridge will go above and above to make Taylor feel like his queen. Taylor will feel as though her dreams are finally coming true while Brook is off moping in her anguish. It goes without saying that Taylor's love triangle with Brook and Ridge hasn't always worked out nicely. Taylor should probably start preparing for the eventual heartache as Brook usually wins in the end. Taylor might be disappointed when Ridge and Brook reconnect because our B&B predictions suggest that they will do so in the future. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge will prioritize Taylor for the time being. However, keep checking back for more information on the horrible news that lies ahead for her. Steffy Forrester is a vibrant character in The Bold and the Beautiful whose life frequently hovers between personal and professional turmoil. Steffy is a dedicated mother and co-CEO of Forrester Creations, and she hardly ever gets time to relax. But recent occurrences have made her reassess her priorities and distance herself from the busy Forrester Creations hallways. Her attention is drawn to her parents, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, whose complicated relationship has long been a source of conflict and unresolved feelings, thanks to this deliberate wait. Steffy takes on the role of advocate and mediator with her usual tenacity, hoping to assist her parents in resolving their unresolved emotions and finding closure, or perhaps a new bond. Steffy does not make the decision to temporarily leave Forrester Creations lightly. Her presence is essential to the company's success as a major leader. But following a string of heartbreaking events, such as the disarray in her personal life and the continuous hostility between Ridge and Taylor, Steffy comes to the conclusion that her family need her focus more than the company does at the present. Recalibrating her life is the goal of this stop, not merely withdrawing from the corporate world. Since she has always had a strong bond with her family, Steffy finds the recent conflict between Ridge and Taylor to be quite upsetting. Taylor is struggling with the emotional toll of their complex relationship, while Ridge is stuck in his never-ending tug-of-war between Brook Logan and Taylor. Both parents are at a crossroads. Steffy understands that her parents' unsolved problems affect the entire family and are not limited to them. Steffy makes the decision to step in and use this opportunity to help her parents come to an agreement for the benefit of her kids and her larger family. Taylor and Ridge's love is as heartbreaking as it is legendary. Ridge's indecisiveness and Brook's constant presence in his life have repeatedly put their strong bond, which is based on love and history, to the test. Steffy, who has always been a strong supporter of her mother, feels that Taylor has frequently been disregarded and underappreciated due to Brook's unrelenting pursuit of Ridge. But Steffy's devotion to Taylor is not blind. She is acutely conscious of her mother's shortcomings, such as Taylor's propensity to allow Ridge's indecision to control her happiness. Whether Ridge is involved or not, Steffy wants more for her mother, a life in which she feels strong and content. Steffy also feels Ridge responsible for continuing the pattern of heartbreak that has characterized his relationships with Taylor and Brook. By intervening, Steffy intends to act as a mediator between her parents, facilitating candid and open communication about their emotions. She is aware that in order for the family to go forward, their relationship needs to be addressed, regardless of whether it results in reconciliation or ultimate closure. Steffi encounters opposition to her efforts. Ever the enigma, Ridge finds it difficult to face his feelings. He avoids in-depth reflection because he is used to switching between romantic entanglements. Conversely, Taylor struggles to balance her wish to be independent with her enduring love for Ridge. Due to Steffi's involvement, both parents are forced to face difficult realities. She pushes Ridge to own up to the hurt he has caused and think about what he really wants, not just for himself, but also for the family he says he values. Taylor is advised by Steffi to put her happiness first and to stop waiting for Ridge to decide. In addition to serving as a mediator, Steffi also acts as a mirror, reflecting back the decisions and actions that brought them to their current situation. Ridge and Taylor are forced to reconsider their priorities and the effects of their choices on others by her direct candor and steadfast support. Steffi's absence from Forrester Creations is a deliberate halt rather than a retreat. It enables her to concentrate on the emotional health of her family, which is what really counts. She acquires the perspective and clarity required to address these intensely personal issues by leaving the business world. This pause also reminds us of Steffi's fortitude and tenacity. She is a daughter who is committed to bringing stability and harmony to her family, not just a mother or businesswoman. Her behavior serves as a reminder of how crucial it is to take breaks from work to attend to personal problems. Steffi uses her personal experiences of sorrow and recovery to help her navigate this sensitive process. She learned from her experience how important it is to be self-aware and to make choices that are in line with one's actual desires. These teachings shape her strategy as she helps her parents find a solution and gives them the insight and perspective they require to proceed. Steffi's efforts are a catalyst for transformation, regardless of whether Ridge and Taylor end up getting back together or parting ways permanently. She makes people face their emotions and make choices that put their happiness and their family's welfare first. Steffi's participation ultimately demonstrates her love for her parents and her dedication to building a more cohesive, strong family. Her deliberate pause at Forrester Creations is a sign of strength rather than weakness, acknowledging that sometimes the most significant work takes place outside of the boardroom. Steffi demonstrates once more that she is a formidable presence in both her personal and professional lives as she continues to navigate this difficult phase. Her resolve to assist her parents in finding peace and clarity serves as a potent reminder of the value of family and the extent we will go to in order to protect those we care about. Brook's heartbreak, Hope and Carter tricked, Steffi's plan exposed. Complex plots are nothing new to Steffi Forrester, particularly when it comes to safeguarding her legacy and family. Her most recent scheme in The Bold and the Beautiful lays the groundwork for a series of lies, emotional upheaval, and startling disclosures. Steffi's tactic has the potential to destroy relationships and reveal weaknesses in everyone around her, as Hope Logan and Carter Walton were unwittingly entangled in her web and Brook Logan was left to pick up the pieces of her broken heart. Steffi is driven by a strong sense of familial devotion and a desire to bring the Forrester dynasty back to order. Despite their charm and good intentions, she feels that Hope and Carter are endangering the stability of Forrester Creations and, consequently, the family's image. Steffi believes it is her duty to intervene and take charge of the company because of the rumors and turmoil caused by Hope's developing relationship with Carter. Steffi starts planning a strategy to reveal the truth behind closed doors. In an attempt to find anything that would cast doubt on Hope and Carter, she employs a private investigator to collect proof of their developing romance. In order to maximize the impact of any revelation, she discreetly sows seeds of mistrust within the Forrester staff at the same time. Carter and Hope are blissfully ignorant of Steffi's schemes. From a business partnership, their connection has developed into much more. Hope has been seeking comfort from her broken marriage to Liam, while Carter has been seeking comfort from his turbulent romantic past. They have found solace and empathy in one another, but their bond has also left them open to Steffi's criticism. Being the epitome of professionalism, Carter feels he has done nothing to raise suspicion. Hope, however, starts to feel that something is wrong. She observes the staff members' lingering looks and muttering, but Carter tells her that they have nothing to conceal. They are unaware that Steffi's scheme has already begun. Photos of Hope and Carter spending a peaceful moment together at an off-site location are discovered by the private investigator. Although they appear innocent, they could be interpreted incorrectly. By making sure the correct individuals see the pictures, Steffi starts a domino effect of suspicion and betrayal. Hope's fiercely protective mother, Brook Logan, is at the center of this storm. The Forrester drama has always revolved around Brook, and this time is no different. Brook is heartbroken when she learns of the allegations involving Hope and Carter. She confronts Hope, asking for explanations and finding it difficult to reconcile her daughter's behavior with the morals she has attempted to teach. Brook's own shaky relationship with Ridge adds to her heartache. Brook is forced to relive her own past of adultery and the suffering it caused as a result of Steffi's actions, which unintentionally reopen old scars. Ridge is in a difficult situation because of his conflicting love for Brook and his commitment to his daughter. Brook starts to recognize Steffi's fingerprints on the developing mayhem as she struggles with her feelings. She claims that Steffi planned the whole thing and specifically targeted Hope. Although Brook has valid suspicions, she is unable to uncover hard evidence, which makes her feel helpless to defend her daughter. Steffi argues that what she did was required for the greater good. Whether innocent or not, she contends that Hope and Carter's connection jeopardizes the stability and reputation of the business. Steffi believes that her goal is to preserve the Forrester family legacy rather than to act maliciously. Steffi explains her logic to Ridge in a heated exchange. She insists that her actions are a preventative measure to prevent more harm, citing previous scandals and how they have damaged the family name. Ridge finds it difficult to decide between his respect for Brook and his love for his daughter. Steffi says, "I'm doing this for us, Dad. For the company and the family. The difficult choices must be made by someone, and if that involves playing the villain, then so be it." But Ridge starts to notice the flaws in Steffi's reasoning. He is aware of her motivations, but he wonders if her strategies are warranted. His unwillingness to give her his whole backing strains their relationship and complicates the drama that is developing. When the reality of Steffi's scheme is revealed, the consequences are immediate and extensive. Hope confronts Steffi and demands to know why she would do everything in her power to undermine her. Both ladies are expressing long-standing frustrations and grudges in an explosive encounter. "Steffi, you don't get to choose who deserves to be a member of this family," Hope utters in a trembling voice. "You're only tearing us apart, even though you may believe you're protecting Forrester." Carter, meanwhile, must deal with the fallout from his involvement in the incident on a professional level. He questions whether his career can withstand the harm when his standing as a valued and trusted employee at Forrester Creations is brought into question. For her part, Brook uses her loss as motivation. She starts organizing the family in an effort to counteract Steffi's influence and re-establish equilibrium because she is determined to hold Steffi accountable. As hostilities escalate, Steffi starts to wonder if what she did was worth the price. Even though she is adamant that she behaved in the family's best interests, she is nevertheless troubled by the suffering she has caused. She confides in Taylor in a rare instance of weakness, asking for advice and confidence. Steffi is urged to think about the wider effects of her actions by Taylor, who is always the voice of reason. She reminds her daughter that building trust and unity rather than exerting control is the essence of true leadership. "Steffi, you have the ability to unite this family," Taylor says. "However, you must first be prepared to acknowledge your mistakes." The Forrester family finds themselves at a crossroads as a result of Steffi's scheme. Trust is broken, relationships are strained, and the future is unclear. However, there is also room for development and peacemaking amidst the mayhem. Hope and Carter see the experience as a test of their fortitude and dedication to one another. It serves as a reminder of Brook's fortitude and her steadfast devotion to her daughter. Additionally, it gives Steffi a chance to consider her decisions and the type of person and leader she wishes to be. One thing is certain: in the always dramatic world of the bold and the beautiful, Steffi's plot will have long-lasting effects that pave the way for new alliances, treachery, and possibly even atonement. Asterisk. Nothing on the bold and the beautiful surprises viewers more than the dramatic plot's unexpected turns. as rumors circulate that Luna Nozawa, the seemingly innocent character with a problematic past, may have taken a sinister and irrevocable step, poisoning Bill Spencer. The most recent mystery surrounding Luna and Spencer has sent shockwaves through the audience. Luna Nozawa was introduced as a mysterious figure with a complex past that connected her to several important figures in Los Angeles. With secrets that suggested a turbulent life and unsolved frustrations, she arrived shrouded in mystery. Her encounters with Bill Spencer prompted questions, even though her objectives were originally unknown. Bill, who was renowned for his brutal methods and commanding personality, was among the first to recognize Luna's deceit. He showed interest in her and offered her loyalty and confidence in exchange for what appeared to be a second chance, freedom from her past. But as their relationship became more complex, it became clear that control was more important to them than respect for one another. When Bill exploited his power to get Luna out of legal trouble and then treated her as if she owed him a lifelong debt, his manipulation of her reached a breaking point. Luna felt more and more helpless and confined as a result of the poisonous atmosphere caused by this power disparity. Luna's relationships with other people revealed her mounting annoyance as her animosity toward Bill boiled beneath the surface. Although her unpredictable conduct and cryptic remarks were noted by close confidants, none could have foreseen that her emotions would reach such a hazardous peak. For his part, Bill was unaware of how deeply Luna hated him. He underestimated her resourcefulness and ability to get revenge since he was confident in his ability to handle the situation. His contemptuous demeanor and attempts to minimize her only served to increase her rage and drive her closer to the brink. According to reports, the startling incident takes place at Bill's estate during a high-stakes dinner. When Bill unexpectedly became unwell, what had started out as an apparently ordinary evening took a sinister turn. Witnesses report that he had significant symptoms that suggested poisoning, such as disorientation, excessive perspiration, and trouble breathing. Everyone's mind was focused on the same question as paramedics raced to stabilize him: who would dare hurt Bill Spencer, and why? Bill had many of opponents, but suspicion soon turned to Luna because of her recent arguments with Bill and attendance at the dinner. A number of hints point to Luna's role in the poisoning. First of all, she was observed touching Bill's drink just before he started exhibiting symptoms. She was also said to have been strangely composed during the turmoil, as if she had known what was going to happen. Additionally, Luna's prior run-ins with the authorities indicate that she possesses the expertise and drive to carry out such an act. It's possible that she used her connections to a criminal organization that specialized in removing dangers with subtle but deadly methods to carry out her plan. Luna's motivations, if she is responsible for the poisoning, are probably a mix of revenge and self-preservation. She felt helpless and ashamed of Bill's unrelenting grip over her life. She may have believed that the only way to escape his control was to poison him. It's also possible that Luna saw her acts as a kind of justice. Given Bill's long history of cruelty and deceit, she might have felt that she was giving him the retribution he so well deserved. Los Angeles is rocked by Bill's poisoning, and rivals, friends, and family all struggle with the fallout. As he battles for his life, the Spencer family comes together in support of him, but suspicions and charges put their solidarity to the test. Luna, meantime, is under close investigation as the main suspect. Her connections with those around her will never be the same, regardless of whether she confesses or claims innocence. She runs the risk of offending her supporters and enhancing her image as a dangerous and unreliable person if she is involved in such a horrible deed. The experience is a wake-up call for Bill. He will probably re-evaluate his outlook on life and how he interacts with people if he lives. His potential death could have serious repercussions for the Spencer family and their empire, and his recovery is by no means assured. Everyone who is associated with Luna and Bill is impacted by her claimed conduct. As relationships are put to the test and long-kept truths are revealed, Ridge, Brook, Steffi, and the Forrester family are all pulled into the drama. Morality, forgiveness, and the extent people will go to in order to regain their independence are other issues that are brought up by the poisoning. Luna's journey may take a darker turn if she is found guilty because she will have to deal with the legal repercussions and her quest for atonement. On the other hand, if she is found not guilty, the mystery becomes more complex and more suspects and reasons could surface. Watchers can anticipate further surprises as The Bold and the Beautiful solves the poisoning mystery of Bill Spencer. Both Luna's destiny and Bill's survival are at stake. The plot promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats as it explores themes of power, retaliation, and the complexity of interpersonal relationships. Luna's part in this dramatic narrative solidifies her status as one of the most mysterious and contentious characters on the show, regardless of whether her actions were motivated by desperation, retaliation, or a mix of the two. There is no doubt that everyone will be impacted by Bill's sickness.